for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
But Mama, honey, look at this.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Brony, I've never been on live television before.
No. He wasn't ready.
Now he places the lotion in the basket.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved cause.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
And welcome, with graphics blasting all over the screen, to Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, sorry, you guys have got me going crazy on here. I like it. It's a good show. I am A-Train, the Supreme Commander of the Valken Corps, and you're watching the Valken Corps Live, episode 90. Freaking 4. Holy cow. On.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that extra voice is not the little voice in your head because you're absolutely nuts.
Nuts. I'm Echo.
It is actually Chad Dolce Carter, who is on the line. Welcome, Chad, the co-host. You are off on assignment, is that not correct?
That is correct.
We have the biggest budget show in the game. Chad is exploring the world. He is going to be doing paintball weather.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right now I'm strapped in along the Atlantic coast somewhere. Waiting for this Dorian guy to show up.
You bet. And we do that with Chad because Chad didn't read the small print in his entertainment rider that we can just turn him into Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel and pretty much send him anywhere at any time. And we have a lot of fun with it, folks. Your money here is well spent. Your time is also well spent. Basically, we just mess with Chad. And he's awesome.
Yes. I also, there's a slight westerly breeze coming in at about 125 miles per hour and it's blowing my cheetah jammies everywhere.
Folks, it's A-Train and Chad with the Valken Corps, and you're watching episode 94 of the Valken Corps Live. What you saw, if you tuned in just a little bit early, onto our live show was Oklahoma D-Day 2019's Valken event video. You can find that over on YouTube at Valken Video on YouTube in its full high definition glory. So you can get out your good screen and check that out. We are the largest budget, most interactive show in the game. Brought to you by the Valken Corps, Valken Sports, Air Ups, Bunkers, and Enola Gay Smoke. To get registered in the Valken Corps, you can sign up at www.valkencorps.com. Often imitated, never duplicated, the largest network of players in the game. Boy, do we have a lot of stuff on the show tonight. We've got events. We are packed with events.
We're 6 away from 100, so let's do this.
Yeah. 6 shows away from 100, and boy, we're going to have something good. Some folks we have in the chat room tonight, and if I don't get you, it's not because I don't love you. Shaky Jake Williams from Team Insanity is in here.
We got Melissa Taylor says hi, Train.
That's
Shane
awesome.
Bunell, how's it going?
John Romano from OCD. Jenks.
Not to be confused with Romano Cheese.
Correct. John Romano is not to be ever confused with Romano Cheese. Amy from Outdoor Adventures Paintball in Wisconsin in the Midwest is here.
Daryl Sample, Brandon Schultz.
2 fine fellows right there. Ralph, Shrek, Kleinschmidt. Ray from GRC.
Ray. Yeah, Ray from Around the Way.
He's
a great little guy.
Ray's awesome.
That little guy.
And Shrek from SNF Paintball in the Pacific in Oregon. That was a fun place. We got an opportunity to stop there, but we'll get to that more in the show. Folks, we can see everything you're doing. Reaper from Paintball Soldiers in the Appalachian just tuned in. He might only be here for a second and say, what the hell did I click? But still, welcome, and that's with all 5 fingers. Lacey, I'll tell you, if you want to talk about someone that just had the no flips given button today on the internet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He is on fire.
Lacey. And Ray Bobbitt's better half, Miss Holly Bobbitt. Mrs. Holly is on watching. So welcome everybody. We're going to do some fun stuff here tonight. Again, you're watching the Valken Corps live, which is a broadcast about paintball. If you're watching live on Facebook, we'll be archived on Facebook and YouTube. Also, for those of you that catch us afterwards on YouTube or Facebook, you're missing out. We've got a live chat, but we're glad you're here. You can also catch us in the car on SoundCloud, iTunes, or wherever you get your freshest content. SoundCloud.
So fresh.
People still watch this. Yes, they do, Jason. And it's going to be about 45 minutes to an hour of your life you'll never get back. Why? Because we provide good content. Because Valken Sports loves you most. And my 3-man teammate, Canadian Pistol Pete, is watching all the way from Canuckistan. Kevin Williams. What's up, A-Train? Well, Kevin, every Wednesday night, not really every, just kind of when I can. We try to do it weekly, but we'll probably do it bi-weekly, but sometimes on every other, when the moon's right, we put on a paintball show where we discuss things and open it up. You can...
The moose is loose.
The moose is loose. Reaper, just going to see
Yeah.
if we're going to outdo the Command Bros today. Well, that's kind of up to y'all.
Yeah.
This is not my
Pink
show.
is in here.
I mean, I run it. I will secure the happiness. Command Bros, if you do Command Bros live at lunch, puts on a little independent media. There's a bunch of different podcasts. There's a bunch of different podcasts out there and broadcasts. You can tune into them. We try to watch them where we can. I actually did catch that one today while I was building the show and in the office. So if that's what you'd like to discuss, we can discuss it. Dana Turner from Nebraska. You did? Well, we'll get to it later.
I was sitting on the toilet.
Quality time. Great job at the summer camp. Great to see you. Let's go to the first thing. Actually, let's dump to a commercial, Chad, while we're on the line.
Yeah.
What's up?
No. Oh, Greg Anthony. He's right in
okay. One thing we have, Gregory Anthony, I need you to stay tuned. One thing we have is an award that is not given. It is absolutely earned, and we are going to put up tonight. The award is the Troll of the Night. Now, I'm going to put that away, tucked safely back in the internet where it belongs until you have earned it. And right now, Gregory Anthony is the Troll of the Night. So by the end, the trick is to outdo Greg. Paco might be in a second running. I don't know. But we are going to watch the chat. We're multitasking, which means we could screw up multiple things at once. This is, of course, live. This is not pre-recorded. So as always, you could be watching the train wreck that is my last day at Valken Sports. Anyway, we are going to take it off. On this show,
Fish is in the house.
Fish is in the house.
Turner. Yeah.
Greg, we need you to be the internet hero. Greg, we need you to be the internet hero we need, not the one we deserve. That's what the internet is for. Floofs, paintball videos, this show, and just riding the line of decency and savagery. Make sure you don't cross the line, or else mod. We'll give you the band hammer. Everybody, I want you to smash the O face for the one person we have to thank even more in the show. Pulling the strings, tugging the cords, blowing the smoke. The most expensive mod in the game. Give it up for mod. who says hit the share button. Folks, share the show. It's going to be outstanding. Again, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes, wherever you get that. You're watching the Valken Core Live. We are going to cut to a quick commercial, and we will be right back with you. This is one from one of our associate sponsors. Check this out.
Check it out.
We've been in business for over 20 years, and we're players too. We have over 50 acres of northern Michigan paintball paradise. We have a variety of fields, from regulation tournament fields to some of the best recreational fields you've ever played on.
Yep.
From our state-of-the-art rental fleet to our friendly and experienced staff, having the best player experience is our #1 focus. We believe that the difference is in the details. That's why we offer Valken paintball and airsoft products. Everyone's invited to come get away at TCP Extreme Paintball Park. I'm Wayne Berry, and I'm the owner of TCP Extreme Paintball Park in Copish, Michigan. You can find out more about us at www.tcpaintball.com or follow us on social media.
And we're back. That was TCP Extreme Paintball Stomping Grounds. We put those up. If you'd like to check out some new fields, that's a minute of your life that kind of gives a field highlight. That's over on the YouTube at Valken Video. On YouTube, you can check out the whole playlist of Stomping Grounds. That is a great field. Good night. Good night. We were there earlier this year. Rocking and rolling, yeah.
Yeah, it's for the TC Big Bash. There's a great game. There was no Trip Gate 2019.
You stayed upright the whole time.
Yeah, but if you look, I played back the video. If you look real closely, in the bushes, Hillary Clinton was there.
Outstanding.
She's the one that tripped me.
Welcome, Harry Hibbler, TB,
Oh, yeah,
G.I.
Double
Joe, Paco, Derek, Damian Carter.
Oh,
Yeah, just chilling. TB,
right.
did you get a chance to watch the internet today? If you guys would like to discuss, we will open it up to you. That's what the chat room is for.
Air Up event.
Right after Air Up events. That's actually not the worst awkward segue we've ever had.
Right.
But let's do it. Let's do it. I will doubt this show will be more entertaining than the dumpster. Okay. I don't know if I would call that entertainment. I am going to reserve my comments. I would like to hear all of y'all's. So feel free to turn this chat room into Lord of the Flies if you wish. What did you think? Please make it so we can talk about it. We'll talk about a few other things as well. Actually, before we'll do Air Ups events. Get that out of the way because everyone wants to know where to play paintball, who to play it with, why to play it, when it's happening, and the other stuff. These are brought to you by Air Ups Bunkers. You can find out more about Air Ups at airups.com. Let's just get them knocked.
Smelling bunkers in the business.
They are. TC Paintball Extreme actually has Air Ups Pro Edition bunkers. If your field has Air Ups bunkers, shout out your field. Shane says, is it FOLDA time yet? Not yet, but I am submitting an amendment to the Constitution that makes FOLDA Gap a national holiday. More on that as it comes up. Ray, loved seeing you guys at Blast Camp. I will actually let you know sincerely, we are more excited to see you. And that is for real. It's kind of cool. So you can play a little dress up and play some great paintball in the Midwest. That is happening all weekend this weekend. Holy cow, what a way to spend it. They have graffiti at that field, a limited supply of Valken graffiti, so make sure you get it early or you'll have to shoot the other stuff.
And get it while it's hot.
Yeah. September 7th through 8th, Tennessee Mountain.
Weekend.
That is the same weekend. If you're not in the Midwest and going to Indiana, you can go to Sevierville, Tennessee to Tennessee Mountain Paintball. And boy, it's been daily updates with the field improvements they've been doing, preparing for this game. They had such a good scenario game. They started dipping into scenarios. They've also built their tournament fields. And when they build there, it involves a bulldozer because they are literally moving mountains.
Yep.
And it is in a holler. If you can survive Happy Hollow Road, you can play Hacksaw Ridge and Tennessee Mountain Paintball in Sevierville, Tennessee all weekend with Savage Sykes. Yeah, I was invited to that event personally just to come as a player, and I want to say thank you to the staff and management at Tennessee Mountain Paintball. We are going to be out there a lot more. We will be watching all weekend. Unfortunately, duty called. Not unfortunately. I shouldn't say that, because I'm pretty fortunate to do what I do. We're going to run a quick commercial for this next event, and check this out. That is the Level Up Big Game 2019 at Level Up Sports. It's actually, I think, in College Grove, Ohio, but Columbus is same, right?
All right.
It's like
Ohio.
Yeah, it's just like Asheville, North Carolina, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, right next to each other.
Yeah, it's near. Right next.
I think it looked like it said Trucker Billy, Dwan Mitchell, Wolf, and Aztec. I haven't seen Aztec in a while. I was actually, Dr. Katie said, who's that other guy? And I said, oh, Patrick's awesome. Patrick's awesome. So we just tagged Level Up Sports Park. We just put in the link. We're gonna slide up there and hang out with y'all and do some media. You could be in the Valken event video. Should be a great day. I know, folks, it's Ohio, so it's hard to get excited about it, but Level Up is actually a premier field. Tim Hanley from EMR is in here. Timmy, welcome. Come here. So that's one day. That's one day on September 8th, Sunday. Level Up Sports Park, Grove City, Columbus. It's Columbus-ish. Put it in the GPS. It'll pop up. Level Up Big Game. Lots of prizes. Lots going on. Make sure to check that out. The TC Paintball 3-man challenge happening at TC Paintball Lansing in, you ready for this? This is actually how it's pronounced. Charlotte, Michigan, in the Midwest. That's going down Sunday. So let's not... Sunday. That's a great thing. Grab a couple friends and go play a little paintball at TC. Nobody knows tournaments in the Midwest like these guys. They run some fun tournaments. The Mid-South Paintball Association number 8, or the MSPA 8, happening at Mount Doom in Hanceville, Alabama, at Mount Doom Paintball in the South. I've seen a little buzz, and even a lot of the AXBL and the Alabama X-Ball League that's exactly, Maverick pronounced it correctly. That's how the locals pronounce it. Good job, Maverick. Grand Rapids-ish. That's happening here in the South. A lot of teams are coming in. They're kind of opening it up to a little bit of classic format paintball, which I think is pretty cool. So check out the MSPA 8 if you're in southern Tennessee, north or mid Alabama. And that's actually not too far from Atlanta as well. Escape from Zealand at SNF, the Swamp Paintball in Lebanon, Oregon, in the Pacific. That's happening September 14th. Now, folks, we just gave you a bunch of events from Air Ups and the Valken Corps for this weekend. There's no excuse not to get out and play some paintball. Even if you're in Oregon, where you can't pump your own gas to get to the field, but you'll eventually get there. September 14th in the Pacific. Go play, and I believe it's a night game, if I was reading it correctly. Low light or night. Fun place to do it. I've been there, I've seen it. You're going to see some video coming out of there, kind of show you the field. It was a beautiful day to fly, and Josh from the Knuckleheads and I swung in there, and we're treated very hospitably and given some access during an airsoft day. So wasn't that bad. We got to get around. Next on the docket, same weekend, September 14th, if you're in the Northeast, Red Dawn 2019 happening at OSG Paintball in Barnstead, New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Link will be in the chat. Go check out Red Dawn. The 21st and 22nd, little Mission Masters event. Just a little get together, you know. September 21st, 22nd in the Midwest at Sherwood Forest Paintball in LaPorte, Indiana.
Awesome field if you've never been there.
Amazing field. Assassin's Creed Prophecy. I know a lot of teams are talking about Assassin's Creed, which will be a fun little paradigm for a game. Mission Masters games, if you've never played one, are completely unique. Not a lot of downtime, but you get to play with your team and you get to run. It's mission based, so it happens pretty fast, pretty quick. You don't get to marinate on the missions. They push you forward.
No. Mission Masters, no joke.
No joke. So make sure you check all that stuff out. Mod is working overtime, man. Let's push him. Paint Wars.
Everybody's asking what White Claw is.
White Claw?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
That's not me either.
Bill Bailey says, give away cheese puffs. That'll bring them out. Yes, please. I want all of this discussion in the chat room. It's not just like Zima. Okay, we're going to get back on track, back to Arabs events. Paint Wars at EMR Event Park in New Milford, Pennsylvania. That's New Milford, Pennsylvania.
Not old.
Nope, not West Milford, not Los Milfordo Rivero. New Milford. In the Northeast.
Go see Timmy.
Go see Timmy, September 21st and 22nd. Now, respectfully, and this even goes for Gonzo the Wonder Pup, they have a policy, and they probably one of the nicest public service announcements I've ever seen come out. Unless your dog is a registered service animal, not an emotional support creature, a service animal with papers, due to their insurance and the safety and comfort and enjoyment of the other guests, please do not bring your dog. Come to EMR, experience all that they have to offer. As much as I love to bring Gonzo, and he loves to come out to the events, and we can't bring our dogs in. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. So make sure you check the rules and policies at EMR. Get a dog sitter. Your dogs will actually love it. They get to play with other
Mods
dogs.
on fire.
Mods on fire. Yes, emotional support creature. You'd be surprised at the... Actually, Mod, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't be surprised at who tries to bring what and says, that's my emotional support pet. I mean, we're living in a time where you can say something was a drug last week and now it's your medicine. We're just making stuff up at this point. But everybody else has rules. And so please try to respect the rules. They've held off as long as they could, and it was actually one of the nicest PSAs. So Timmy, salute on you. It doesn't matter, Maverick, if he pees on the paper. People play paintball. Dogs don't. Gonzo will miss it, but oh well. He's a grown-up. Paint Wars at EMR. Let's talk about the paintball. It's Viper's Paint Wars. You can check it out. And who doesn't love a Star Wars themed game in the Northeast? That's going on. If you couldn't go up to Assassin's Creed, go to Paint Wars. Decay of Nations in the Pacific, September 28th through 29th at SC Village in Chino, California. This is the 13th lucky. It's the lucky event. Why would you miss this? You can't.
I'm gonna be near there.
You're gonna be near Chino that time?
I'm going to be near there that weekend. I mean, it's Mexico. It's near Chino, California, I guess.
Right. Real quick, it just came up about the EMR's pet, not a new pet policy, but it's just informing everyone of their pet policy. Chad, that does include your jammies.
That doesn't include my jammies?
That does. You can't dress like an animal.
Oh.
Because you get to drinking, peeing in the bushes, all that stuff.
Humping legs?
That has been known to happen. EMR's a magical, magical place.
Oh, boy. I've been there, but I don't remember any of that. But
so make sure to check out Decay of Nations. Also happening October 5th in the Appalachian. Battlefront Paintball Reloaded in Hubbard, Ohio. Outbreak 2019. Check that out. We'll put the link up in the chat. They did the Bigfoot versus Yeti. I got to go there. What's up? Bruce is in here from the Punish Us. Also, October 5th through 6th, if you're in the lower Midwest, you can go to Guthrie, Oklahoma. Avid Extreme Sports. Viper's Tombstone in the Midwest. You can check that out. And October 6th at Outdoor Adventures Paintball in Fremont, Wisconsin. Biohazard. I think they've got a pro player from Team Boom and a pro player from Dynasty coming in, and you can play with them. I think we're going to try to get to that. Early October is a wonderful time for paintball, and this is right along the latitude of TCP North. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be, really good. Kind of the same sandy terrain where it's got a good sand base. Easy to play on, was a nice field. Again, we're going to be showing you some videos from that coming up. But make sure you get registered for Biohazard. I think they're pricing it very right, and they're just going to start dipping into scenarios. And it'll feel more like a big game, but we're still very excited. You can obviously see that we have skipped Oklahoma D-Day this year. But we didn't skip it. We're going to talk about it just after we get to, last but not least, November 1st through 3rd at Command Decisions War Game Center in the Appalachian, Taylorsville, North Carolina. Command Decisions Paintball. Full to get.
Full to get.
Oh, it's Marcelo and Max Gerhardt. And I say, because America, let's all sign up for Team Max. Right? Why not? Unless you absolutely have to play with Marcelo Margot. Yeah, full to get. 1,400 players. They
Can't
might
go wrong
cap
with
it.
that.
You can't go wrong with that. Okay, new troll of the night, Mike Fisher. You see it?
Yep. Yeah, I got you.
Get gapped or get clapped. Expect the t-shirts to be sold at the Valken compound. Sorry, Mike, because it's a public statement. We can't get you any royalties on that one. But the t-shirts will be available. People volunteer for this. They come from around the world for this. I think Dale Earnhardt and 3 of his buddies snuck in and played it. Survivor Man, Les Stroud. It's a hell of a game. Teams shut down and come to Full the Gap. It is one of the last events for the players. This is my opinion. What would I know? It'll be my 8th Full the Gap, maybe 9th. I love spending my money there. I get more paintball for my dollar. It's a wonderful place. As long as I make sure, nobody poops in my campsite, we're pretty good. But that shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Deadpool. And yeah, Lacey, just tell them. Tell the people. Take them to church. Take them to church. And we let Paco go.
says he got the clap.
Full the Gap, you can find out more information about that. We put up the link in the chat room. Oh my Lord, everybody pump the brakes. Andrew Pyle is watching the show. We're wondering if I know. When have you last seen Andrew? Go ahead, I'll wait. Bro, do you even paintball? It's crazy. Yes, mod, no poop zone. Shouldn't be a problem. Not a problem. Folks, that is Air Ups Events, brought to you by airups.com. Now, we're going to have to do something special for the next show, but the one we purposely left off, thank you, Mod, for pumping through that. That was pretty cool. Oklahoma D-Day 2020. Chad,
20.
Why is it so significant?
This is the last D-Day at D-Day Adventure Park ever. So if you haven't got your D-Day card punched, now's the time. It is going to be huge.
Absolutely.
They'll be making D-Day great again in 2020.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Oklahoma D-Day has been a bucket list event, and they have decided that they want to try some new things to get people out. And yes, Ray, it is the last Oklahoma D-Day ever. This was your warning. They announced it at the end of D-Day 2019. But if it's on your bucket list, it is now time to take it off your bucket list.
Time to get off the pot.
Yes.
And go.
Which means starting next week, actually starting about this week, it is 9 months away. So,
start saving your pennies from your paper route.
And sleeping on your couch for a few weeks.
Yep.
Because the only acceptable way to get out of Full the Gap D-Day, things like that, is the birth of a child. So, as a public service announcement from us to you, you're about 38 weeks away. Sleep on the couch, take a cold shower, buy some car or motorcycle parts, buy some paintball parts, get a new Lego set, and keep yourself entertained.
Hello, Callista.
Hello, Callista. But
yep.
We have a friend that ran into this last year, shot up the club, and had to skip an event.
Or just right now, go get reloaded full of blanks and you'll be all right.
You could load up with blanks like Chad did. Yep. And then you're good. But for the rest of you, if you'd like to be at Oklahoma D-Day, which you should be, it's gonna sell out right quick. Everyone wants to either relive the glory, experience it for the first time, and they are going to throw it down for this event. Of course, Andy Potter and I will be on site. There will be Potter's meat that has become a staple. And does a heart attack count as an excuse?
Ray bring his mom.
Ray could bring his mom. Yep. You got your mom. Mom will drop you off. She'd enjoy that. Does a heart attack count as an excuse to skip the event? Alex from the Northeast asked. Eat more Cheerios. Low sodium. I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last month. You know, I mean, you got to suck it up. You sign a waiver, buddy. You got to suck it up. If you want to be at Oklahoma D-Day, make sure to check it out at okdday.com, or I think it's D-Day Adventure Park, one of those. But we will have that up on the show. Yeah, get the Death Star Lego kit. That'll keep you busy till Christmas. You know?
Barney's in here. What's up, buddy?
Barney's getting in here. Barney actually made a nice
buddy.
PSA on social media. He's trimming things down, going back to the basics. Well, listen, that was Eric's events. That was what was happening. Chad, we had a bunch of stuff happen.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. We've got.
Well.
What's up?
Yeah, we got the events are done.
I just got back from a trip.
Yep, you just got back from Oregon, so I mean, you put what, another 6,000 miles on?
Oh yeah.
On the old tires there.
Oh yeah. Really good.
Picked up a knucklehead on the way.
I did, yeah. Josh from the Midwest jumped in, and we went across the country to the Greg Hastings Creepy Summer Camp Out with out-of-state vans, with out-of-state plates, cages, and free candy. I don't know if that's the official title, but it was a great summer camp out event. Wonderful weather, wonderful play. Because Sniper's Den is an event-only field. It didn't used to be, but for the past couple years, no one's been able to play it, except if they went to one of the Super Game events. And it was just covered with, almost 2,000 people. So it was just giant pushes, and there were probably 100 people and wonderful teams that were out there. I'd like to thank the operators for the hospitality. They were really cool. A lot of the teams stepped up. And the Henrys would have been proud. We did hood rat stuff, Alex, for sure. It was just great hanging out with the people that you're going to shoot and playing great paintball. That field plays completely different when you remove 1,000 people. And it was awesome. What a great paintball field. And everything else is flat, and then this is a big valley and hills and lots of stuff going on. And they had, have you seen the Hitman air-powered time trials? Have you played that?
The Hitman. No, when I was at an event back in July, I was a little busy. I didn't have time to go out and do the time trials. I was busy doing media and making sure you didn't fall down a hill.
Well, I appreciate it. But they had that out there, and that was cool. And surprisingly, I'm a skeptic. I think once you nudged people into it,
yeah.
I mean, I don't get it from the outset. You kind of nudge people into it. There was some bragging rights involved. They were diving. I mean, you had people going, and little kids would just in between the younger players, like the ones that are too afraid to go out on the field still, they enjoyed it.
The up and comers, the ones quote grow the sport, unquote, right?
If you say so. But no, it was cool, and I will say it was really cool. It got people interacting and shooting, and it was kind of like an arcade. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Chad, I'm gonna mute us really quick and show you just a nice little clip that was sent in about the air-powered time trials. Just take a peek at this. Check it out.
Third, so I can sit in there. Okay. Before the tunnel. Are you ready yet, Eli? Yep. Come on, Locke, let's go!
Yeah. So that was kind of like a three-man, three-gun little thing they did with the air-powered time trials. If you get an opportunity, check that out. It was tons of fun. Thank you to everybody at Sniper's Den for the hospitality. And I got to meet, now I've met him but never face-to-face, a friend of mine from way back in the day, YouTube player Nightmare. The guy with the YouTube channel from, it was the east coast of Canada up in the Maritimes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Brian. He built a YouTube channel years ago, and that was his thing. He was Maritimes Paintball because he had to live on these islands. Well, apparently he's in the Canadian Air Force, and he shipped to the other side of the country.
Wow.
Again, living on an island somewhere in British Columbia. But he came down, and it was just great. And he said it was his first time playing in the States, and I think Greg Hastings had pestered him into coming, which he has a habit for. But it was nice.
Right.
It was nice to sit down and play some paintball and finally put a handshake to the relationship, which was cool. So thank you for everybody there. I actually did my little Off the Tracks with Train blog in between things when I could. And if you read that, it's over on my Facebook or the Valken Corps Facebook. Wanted to say hi to Bo.
Yeah, you got a blog too, from your travels.
Yeah, I blogged it, and one of the things that happens while we're out there is I get stopped at a gas station, and people will honk at you as you're driving by. You know, you have to remember the truck says Valken on it. We'll see if we can tag him. But met some people that would just come up and say, "Hey, is that the same Valken as Paintball or Airsoft?" And instead of sitting and listening to their stories of how they, have 4 kids and haven't played forever and they miss it so much, and getting them connected, it was just nice. So I think it was 3 miles from home, just gassing up at 5 in the morning to get on the road, and somebody had already stopped, and all along the way I had that. But Bo, get back into paintball, connect with the Valken Corps. You can find an event. You have 4 little girls and a lovely family. It was wonderful to talk to you. It was actually wonderful to talk to everybody that I ran into. But you deserve to treat yourself. Go out and play paintball. Knock the dust off your gear. Even if it doesn't work, bring it in a little early. We'll all tech it for you or loan you a gun. Get back and play. Yeah.
Grab a couple gotchas for your kids. Why not?
Bring them in. There's rental guns. I mean, nothing's changed. Also, if you've been watching social media, on Valken and Valken Corps lately, if you've seen on Instagram, a fresh new look. Tell us about that, Chad.
Well, we kind of we got the same great taste, no fillers added, but we went to a new packaging. Just kind of streamlined it.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's clean. It's fresh. It smells like America. And yeah, I mean, if you're looking for the pink or purple box of trust, it's just now the same box with the
new box, same great taste.
New box. Yep, same great taste. I mean, it don't taste like chicken or chicken sold on Sunday, but it still sells. I mean, players.
So make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune in because even Greg, the owner of Sniper's Den, poked in. Greg, you can watch this in return. There's a little stuff about your event. Thank you for the hospitality. We're going to be having some media come up, and you can see what these things are like. Some of these fields and some of these places. I think the folks at Sniper's Den are opening up the field a couple times a year. It's not going to be an open play thing, but it looks like a couple times a year they're going to open up still just for special events. And if you get the opportunity to play it with 2,000 people, cool. Yay, big game. Push each other around. You get the opportunity to play it with a couple hundred people, that's an amazing field. Plays way different. At least I enjoy it. So stay tuned. We're going to have more stuff from that coming up. Let's see. Hurricane Dorian for all the fields along the East Coast and the Carolinas. And what we'll call Hurricane Alley. Not the Gulf, but the East Coast. Heads up. I hope you guys are strapped down. I know we're watching. Some places have had to evacuate. Make sure you strap things down, and a lot of times paintball fields can really take a hit from a storm, so cross your fingers.
Yeah, and if your local field, does get hit, reach out a hand and help the field out. I'm sure they'll be appreciated to any help to get the field back up and running if it does take a hit.
Right, and a lot of people ask, what can I do? What can I do to get it? Sometimes just a helping hand is like when you're driving in the next county and you see all their bunkers. Hey, throw one in the truck, return it. Because a Category 5 storm, when it's I'm not a meteorologist, but storms on that side can get crazy. So please, if you're in that area and they have told you to get out, you're not being a hero. Just leave. Come on over west. Go play. You know what? If it's going to hit this weekend, go play some paintball somewhere else. Go west. Grab your things. Drain your savings account. Get west. Be safe.
I tell you what, being down here on the East Coast right now, keep an eye out on the weather. I am so glad I brought my short shorts because the tide is coming in.
Well, Travis Hamilton says, Chad, some of those fields you probably can't tell that if a hurricane hit it or not. That's a troll of the night comment right there. Bill, also real quick while he's watching, Bill Bailey, thanks for being the savage you needed to be, and the internet deserves. Wow, Paco, some need a hurricane to wash off the bio-friendly ecofilm.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Oh, it's getting hot up in here.
Damn. Folks, this is what I want. I'm entertaining you, entertain me. And Maverick always says, historically, hurricanes aren't really a problem in Michigan, so you're always welcome up there. Depending on the time of year, you could freeze to death and die, but still, he is right, no hurricanes. It's my first hurricane in the south that I'm having to deal with, so I spent the Labor Day weekend attached to a 5-gallon bucket of bourbon and sweet tea, and
TV wants you to define satire.
Yeah, we should probably leave that up to the chat. Satire could either be defined as see, Because I could get kicked off the air. I could get Zuckerberg for what I really want to say.
Right, TV's trying to set you up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
You cannot pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. It's just, it don't happen like that. The Edmund Fitzgerald begs to differ. Yes, when the gales of November come a-blowing. Yeah. Again, perfect analogy. Another shipwreck. A complete another. Somebody got in and had a shipwreck.
Yeah. We don't want to be on that boat.
BGR, I'm not afraid of the Zuck on my personal page. But when we're doing work, I keep it the water level in a safe distance. I don't have to define.
So just take your pointer and do the little circle around that logo that Train's wearing right now. Yeah. That's a brand.
You don't want. You know, here's a perfect example if you'd like to know where I personally stand on it, and I can probably go ahead and speak for others, but I won't. How about you just never do things that even put you in situations like that, or for people to question what's going on. You don't associate yourself personally with people who put themselves in those situations. Like, that's just me. But what would I know? That's why I'm sitting here.
Right.
And everybody else is like, comment, and subscribe. Boom. But anything else? What was there? Last D-Day registration for Oklahoma D-Day is up.
Yep.
So get it. What are we doing in the chat? Listen, Chad, anything you want to say? Let's kick you off and open it up to the phone lines.
Okay. Yeah. It's great to be back on. You know, with you traveling, you know, putting 6,000 miles on, and, you know, a couple of weeks again, you know, we had Labor Day weekend this past weekend, so we didn't do a show last week for travels and whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, everybody just
well, we've got something else coming up too. We're slowly creeping on show 100, and I think you 100. And I need to get together and do something pretty cool for that.
I think I'm gonna have to get back to the budget so like we can actually be together again
in studio.
So in studio.
We can't even gas the satellite. We can't even gas the satellite.
I'll ration my gummies that I do have left. I've been doing that. But yeah, it's gonna be great. The 100th show, that's like 6 shows away. It could be 6 consecutive weeks. We don't know how we're doing things. We pop up on internet when we pop up. And
yeah, we'll be like Laverne and Shirley and Starsky and Hutch and peanut butter and morphine. Jelly. You know. Wait, what did I? Chad, it's always good to have you on the show. We're gonna go to a commercial. Open up the phone line.
I'll make sure my mom has plenty of ham sandwiches.
Yeah, we could do it at your mom's basement. And let's take the show back to its roots and do it from Chad's mom's basement. Listen, we'll leave this up. Where should we do the show from for the 100th episode? Chad, I appreciate having you on. We are going to do a nice little commercial here from the fine folks at Valken Sports. Come back and take your phone calls. Check this out.
Really? You do that? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Joe from Valken.
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Cash.
Give me this.
Yeah.
Hello? Who is this?
Joe with Valken.
What are you wearing, Joe from Valken?
Hoodie and
sounds
shorts.
Good. Yeah.
She sounds hideous.
Well, he's a guy, so...
And we're back. I'm Andrew A-Train Hullum. You're watching the Valken Core Live. Episode 94. The phone lines are going to be open for just a few minutes. We'll take a few calls, or we might not. You never know. It's all up to you. But the line is there. The number is 856-292-5922. If you're not watching live and you don't want to call live, you can call 856-292-5922. And you can leave a voicemail for the show with your question or comment. We can actually pull that down digitally. I'll bleep out any swear words or whatever you have to do. We can run it on the show if you're just listening on a podcast version or what have you. But we have computers, and that's awesome. East wing of the White House. Travis Hamilton, that is an amazing suggestion. I think that would be cool. Yeah, send me the AVP link too. Geno's. We could do it. Damn, TB. Whew. Recreate the gotcha episode. We could do that. Yeah, we could do Blast Camp at the Purge. We have a bunch of options. Again, the phone lines are open. 856-292-5922 is the Valken Core Live. It's your show. Let's see if I can grab something here. I did have a little Off the Tracks with Train, which was very cool. It's my blog. I got to meet and travel around as I do for Paintball. Some very interesting people and some fields. I always try to visit new places, and I see people all over in the industry. But I try to share all the new places I get to go to, and boy did I go to some new places. So make sure you stay in tune to Valken's social media, because I'm going to be sharing those. We'll do some stomping ground videos and a bunch of fun stuff from these places that I don't normally get to go to. So it's awesome. Actually, we got a caller on the line. Caller, you're on the line with Valken Core Live. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is Fisher. I'm calling from Marion, Illinois.
Mike Fisher from the Raw Dogs and Magnosphere Paintball. What's going on, sir?
I'm just looking at some culverts for my hyperball field and talking to some people about some birthday parties for little kids, really.
So you started Magnosphere. You're a longtime paintball player. For those that don't know Mike, and absolutely correct me at any point I'm wrong here, okay?
All right.
You're a longtime player. You've been playing scenarios, dip into tournaments once in a while. Good friend of people. When you meet Mike, most people wave at him with all 5 fingers, and that's a good sign of who he is. But you and your wife have opened up a paintball field and started to. So where are you at with that?
We just got a couple of woods fields. One of them has a fake UFO. Just try to get people involved. It's not real big yet. We don't have a building, but we're just getting started.
Everybody starts somewhere, right? And you're still acquiring some of the fun parts to a woods field and still in the building process, right?
Correct.
Okay. Where do you get some of this material? And I don't mean you have to give me your exact source, but we see people put so many different things on their fields, containers and hyperpipe. That seems to be, or tiling or hyper tube or culvert, plastic culverts.
Well, we used to look on Craigslist a lot, but lately it's just been Marketplace.
They're just selling it just on Marketplace?
Yeah, just look up culverts and look up fiberglass. I usually find cool stuff made out of fiberglass. It's real durable. It's not going to go anywhere.
Right on. When do you have a goal of when you're going to be completely operational? Or is it just going to be an ongoing?
I'd like to start my building next year, but I'd like to eventually have at least 6 different fields and be able to run at least a 200-man scenario on the property.
Excellent. Now, where's Marion, Illinois, for those that aren't globally adept?
We're about 45 minutes from Kentucky on the southern tip.
Right on. So how far from Paducah?
Yeah, like 45 minutes from Paducah. I'm I'm just a few miles off of Route 57, so, you know,
Perfect.
It goes to Chicago.
Perfect. Awesome, awesome. So what's on your mind tonight? Just hanging out?
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch the show for the last couple of weeks because we've been real busy and seen it was on, so I thought I'd jump on here.
Right on. Have you watched the internet this week?
Yeah, a little bit. But, I think I know where you're going with that.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm driving this right to the end of the show. You know, I try to.
I was not surprised to say the least.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you know when you're watching the car next to you and you want to honk at them and be like, hey, there's a turn coming up, hey guys, or the bridge out sign or something. When they go over the bridge and you're just kind of standing there watching, it's hard. You feel bad, but it's cold. You don't want to go in the water. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it.
Yeah, I've found sometimes you just got to keep your mouth shut and look forward.
You know, my grandfather lived to be 115 years old. You know, he did that.
Drinking whiskey and smoking cigars?
Nope, minding his own damn business.
Hey, so I want to give a shameless plug. I'm going to be the general for Tombstone for the Cowboys side out at Avid.
Excellent.
So I want everybody to come play for me.
All right, so that's happening down in Guthrie, Oklahoma, right?
Right.
And which side, the Cowboys?
Cowboys, yeah. I'm going to be Curly Bill Brocious.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you know how I do the hat.
Yeah, you'll be all dressed up. You get dressed up for Monty. Are you going to Pirates Plunder?
Yeah, I'll be there too.
All right, I got to get that Facebook event link too. Somebody dig that up and send it to me online. In fact, that's a good little segue to let people know you can get your events on the show. Even at your little small field, you don't need to pay. We'd be glad to do it. The Valken Corps exists for you, and you guys have to tell us where you want people to go and where you guys want to meet up. All you need to do is send a Facebook event link into the Valken Corps Facebook, and we'll take care of the rest. So if they wanted to find the link to your field, where would they find it? Are you just on Facebook, or do you have a website yet? Or?
Yeah, we have both, Magnosphere.com, and we have a Facebook page, and then, you know, the Raw Dogs, you can check us out over there, too.
Where are the Raw Dogs playing next?
At Tombstone.
Okay. So you guys are just buckling up for that one?
Yeah, I wanted to go up to Sherwood, but I just got too many things going on with the field. I need to put some nets up, and like I said, we're going to go pick up some culverts tomorrow, so, like, you know, I just need to take care of that stuff.
Right on. And if anyone wanted to help out, they just reach out to Raw Dogs or yourself?
Yeah, they can just contact me.
Right
I'm
on.
approachable.
Cool. I'm sorry, I'm getting messages during the show, which is actually the quickest way to get ignored.
Hey, so you guys actually plugged my open play a couple months ago, and I really appreciate that because, you know, it's not like we're anybody right now, and you did that for us.
You know what? We knew you were kind of opening, and I try to stay on the roll call. So each week, and I put it up today, it's just a little roll call. It's the things that are coming up this weekend. So if people forget, you know, it just kind of reminds them, hey, this is what's going on. I'd be interested in, let's just have I mean, how many people can you handle right now?
I mean, we've only got 25 rentals, but as far as, like, people with their own equipment...
Let me rephrase this.
I can probably handle 50.
How much would your compressor do?
I think I could handle 50 people with my compressor.
Let's all get together. Let's just have an open play day.
I'm down.
Let's do it. You know, kind of find something where not everything's going on and everybody's pulled different directions. Let's just have a cool open play day. In fact, call me about it. I mean, Valken Corps
For
can
sure.
probably pick up the tab.
We can do something for sure.
Yeah, we'll pay the registrations or something. That'd be cool.
Sounds cool.
Everybody come on in and try out a new field and help. You want to talk about growing paintball? There has to be places to play. Right?
Let me get these hyper pipe stuff and we'll have a good time.
I can't wait. Put some netting and some hyper pipe up and let us know what you need.
For
Mike,
sure.
thanks for calling in. Send our regards to your family, and please, I put the link up for the website in the chat. If somebody wants to grab the Magnosphere Facebook page and throw that in the chat, please do. Everybody, jump over there, give them a like. You'll see what it's like. The Fishers and the staff over there are actually doing a really neat job. If you'd like to see how a field is built, they're pretty good on social media for saying, hey, check this out, so you can watch one be built and see it grow. If you'd like to grow paintball, remember, people's most important ingredient, but they've got to have a place to play. And so many first days of paintball happen at smaller fields. And then one day the smaller field turns into the megaplex of paintball, and you never know, the greater Paducah, Kentucky area. And Marion, Illinois turns into the mecca of paintball, which is it's step 1, open the field. Step 2, build a building. Step 3, world domination, right?
For sure. Well, hey, I want to thank you for having me, and
Anytime.
everybody have a good night. I'll see you at the field somewhere.
All right, brother, I'll hold you to it. God bless. Well, that was cool to have Fisher on. So we got time. If you guys want to do one more call, we will do that. Again, somebody throw Magnosphere's. Let's see if I can find it. Magnosphere LLC. Watch this. Bam. We're coming out. We're getting hot. Nope, Mod's gonna beat me to it. Damn it. Good job, Mod. You killed it. So go check that out. It's facebook.com/Magnosphere. How easy was that? Go give that a like for me, please. You're talking about paintballers taking the risk and opening a field. So anytime you can support that with a work day or bring your teammates out for an open play and buy some paintballs. Yeah, when you're helping a local business, you're helping kids get baseball mitts and you're growing that. I don't usually endorse a lot of things, but the Fishers are good stewards of the sport. So absolutely helping them out would be okay. They're going to build a field and a place for everybody to enjoy. Good, safe place I'd take my kids. Speaking of which, for those of you that reached out, an update on Christian. He and 6,900 of his closest new friends got evacuated from Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Paris Island the other day. They all grabbed a box of MREs and have been shipped to some logistical base in Albany, Georgia. And boy, did he think it was hot on the coast. He's now in Georgia for a few days. They will bus the kids back to Paris Island, but thank you all for your well wishes. We just talked to him through letters and browsed the internet for pictures of him, which is great. He is looking skinny. He's starting to look like an action figure, and he's getting some biceps and a thick neck. So Semper Fi, hoorah, hoorah, and all that. Thank you for messaging us. We miss him. And the last letter we got, he said he was doing well. He named his rifle Roxanne, and he was getting a little homesick. But I think that's about the time in the training that they do get homesick. For all of you that have done it and served and gone through recruit training or actually been removed from a base during a hurricane, when he comes back, all he's going to be doing is cleaning up. So he also did say, some of you wrote letters saying, I bet college sounds like a really good idea right now, and he enjoyed those. He got a good laugh. He says it's hard to find a laugh sometimes. But thank you very much. Little wet, little drippy. No storm's ever been wetter. Lots of wetness Lots of water. Big water. Huge water. Oh, well, with that, I gotta give it. Paco and TB are absolutely honorable mention of all kind. But Greg Anthony, you have fought. You started out in pole position. You have come back. You have scraped and scrapped to earn the title tonight of Troll of the Night. You're not the hero we need. You're the one we deserve. You're what the internet's for. And tonight, we salute you. Thank you for making the internet an enjoyable place with your savage comments. Sometimes you don't even have to watch the show. You can just sit in the chat room and see the dumpster fire that is our live interactive chat, which goes to all of you. All of you, all of you, all of you. You stayed in Pensacola and laughed at the hurricanes in the Navy. Yeah, but they got the planes out of there. The boats just tipped. So, Barney, for those of you that are friends with Barney, he's got a little update over on his Facebook page. You gotta peruse and provide some support. He's just going back to what's fun. I think you're seeing that trend a lot. Greg Anthony, play Freebird. Buddy, I live in northern Alabama, and surprisingly, they don't play Skinnerd a lot. You'd be surprised. I think they got bored of it. So, yes, I know who they are. I want to thank Mom and Dad for, you guys are absolutely great. This is the Valken Corps live, episode 94. I've got a lot to do in the office. We got a lot of packing up and prepping to do for Level Up Sports this weekend. We'll see you all in Columbus, Ohio. A lot of editing, so there's going to be a lot of event videos. We need to catch up from the summer over there. We've all been working really hard to get out to the events you want to get to. Again, if you want your events on the show, we'd love to talk about them and share about them. All you need to do is send it to the Valken Corps Facebook. Remember to join the Valken Corps at valkencorps.com. I'll leave you the same way I'll take you out the same way we brought you in, but join the Valken Corps. It's free. It's free, and it's like a brain or a parachute. It works if you use it. And when you join, we'll get you connected to one of the regional Facebook groups because it's regionally based. We'll just tell you where you kind of live, and you can connect and share events. They're pretty well moderated. No buy-sell trade, no trolling, no legit checks. It's just events and who's playing where can we go play, and you can go play for Mike Fisher on the Cowboy side, down at Tombstone. You can play it for Callista and Decay of Nations, and it's just everybody getting together and talking. Most of all, the show is not possible. Of course, thank you all for being just a big part of this little thing we do, but thanks to the mod. Mod is awesome. O faces, hearts, and likes for the mod. That's all we want to see. Mod actually donates their time. I'll never tell you who the mod is. But mod donates their time. Their family donates the time. And no TV. No pictures of that. That's outstanding. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. It looks like Chad wasn't done. What's up, brother?
You want me to do the... Oh, you're all done?
No, not all done. We're still on the show.
Oh.
You're like live and everything. Well, actually, Chad, now that you're here, we can take them out.
That's what I was calling to do.
Oh my God. The staff's rolling their eyes. They say we've been on the road and working too hard. They're over there rolling their eyes at me. Yeah, we'll take the glasses off, turn the hat around, crack the knuckles, and do this properly. And folks, your color's not wrong. I've actually just been getting a lot of sun. This is properly white balanced. Cool. Let's take them out the same way we brought them back in. Coming up on show 100. Yeah. I'm all stretched out. All right, are you ready, Chad?
I am ready.
Valken Core Live, episode 94 is a wrap. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to join the Valken Core at valkencore.com. Watch all the videos at youtube.com/Valken Video. Make sure to follow Valken Core on Instagram at Valken Core, on Facebook.com/Valken Core, or just don't be a complete dull knife in the toolbox on your way out. Play more paintball, bring your friends. Until next time, V's up. Target down.
Target down, whatever it takes.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
But Mama, honey, look at this.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Brony, I've never been on live television before.
No. He wasn't ready.
Now he places the lotion in the basket.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved cause.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.